G'day guys, it's Phantom, and today I'm going to be talking about 3 movies that I've watched over the last week. That being Smile, Enola Holmes 2, and Weird, our Yankovic story. First I'm going to talk about Smile. When I saw the trailer, I was like, this is probably going to be another Truth or Dare type movie. Pretty trashy horror movie. And then when I saw that people were enjoying it, I was like, yeah, I'll probably give it a watch. And then I saw the marketing for it, and I'm like, damn, they're really going in for it. And I really enjoyed this movie. Very creepy, quite scary actually. The jump scares were very effective. This your typical music build up, but still it's pretty effective. The movie follows this nurse who encounters one of her patients killing herself in front of her, which I was like, damn, they're really pushing for that scary factor. And this movie is very, very creepy. The score is extremely effective. They use a lot of like high bass, which transitions into the next scene. They use that a lot. It kind of gets tiring, but it's pretty cool. The story as well is a typical old generic horror thing. There's a monster, and you have to try to stop it. But luckily, this movie is self-aware, and it takes that type of story and changes it. And I did appreciate that. The performances across the board as well were great. We get the A Train in it, which I wanted to see more from him after I watched The Boys. He was very good in here, as well as Sosie Bacon, who was very good as well. Pretty much all the performances across the board was pretty good. Cinematography as well is very good as well. The camera angles that they used were very effective. And there's one scene involving a car that was pretty goofy. I got a little bit scared at first from the trailers, if you know what I'm talking about. But that was pretty goofy. Next movie I'm going to talk about is Enola Holmes 2. I enjoyed the first one. It wasn't like the best, but I wanted to see what Millie Bobby Brown did after Stranger Things. And when I saw that Henry Cavill was playing Sherlock Holmes, I was like, that's going to be interesting. And luckily, he is fantastic as Sherlock Holmes. Definitely one of the best adaptations of that character. But the main movie is about Enola Holmes, the sister of Sherlock Holmes. And I thought that the first movie was very charming. The mystery and all that was a pretty cool story. The second one though, I doubled down pretty much everything. The mystery, the story is way more interesting. It's like an actual detective, like where Enola tries to find somebody, which I do like that story. The villainous characters though were kind of weak. You could kind of tell that they were coming. One thing I did appreciate though is the use of the fourth wall break. In the first one, it was a bit overused. This one, they do dial it down a bit, and I think that's a great decision because you are more interested in the story than talking to us. But the times that I did use it, it was pretty funny, pretty good. Yeah, this is a very good Netflix movie, a very good sequel. I do think that this is a bit better, but they're kind of on the same level. But yeah, it is a good watch. And last, we'll talk about Weird, our Yankovic story. I think this is one of the funnest movies of the year. It's so funny. Do you really know who our Yankovic was? I've heard Paradise, and I haven't really heard his other songs, so hearing them in here was pretty cool. Songwriting and the music in general is very, very good. I watched this and I'm like, is this his actual story? And I'm like, no, it's a parody of his story, which is perfect considering he parodied popular songs. And that storyline with Madonna is was so funny. I was questioning, did they really go out? But like, no, they didn't. Daniel Radcliffe is such a great actor. His comedic timing is so good. I haven't watched Harry Potter, so the only movies that I've seen from him is Swiss Army Man, which I do recommend watching. He, as a comedy actor and a dramatic actor, very, very good. Perfect as the character. I've seen a few interviews after I watch it, and they are pretty much the same person. Their energy is fantastic. There's a few cameos as well. There is Dwight Schrute. There is Poe, Chuck McGill as well. He does a little cameo, and yeah, I absolutely love this movie. It's I highly recommend watching it wherever you can. And yeah, and the last movie I'm going to talk about, I decided just to review one more because I just looked at it. That being See How They Run. It's a murder mystery movie with Sam Rockwell and Saoirse Ronan. It is a pretty decent murder mystery movie. It is basically this murder mystery about a murder mystery, kinda. There's a guy that gets murdered because he wants to adapt the play into a film. That being by Adrian Brody, who was pretty good in this movie. But See How They Run is coming on Disney Plus. Pretty good watch. Very funny. It's kind of like a Wes Anderson type movie. But yeah, these were a few movies that I watched over the week. What were your thoughts if you've seen them? And yes, have a good one.